What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dying Light, a game that I am happy and pleased to present you with. In today's episode, we should get our first taste of the actual gameplay. Like, we're going to get out of this building, we're going to go do some fun stuff, but the first thing you need to do at the beginning of every day is talk to the quartermaster because they give you free stuff. So, I like free stuff as much as anybody else, so let's get us some.
Oh, you're the new scout. Rahim radioed me about you.
Yeah, that's me. Name's Crane.
I'm not gonna bother learning your name till you've survived a few days, but here, this is for you. By the way, word around the tower is you're just another deadbeat in line for food or antizin. By which I mean, the people here don't much like you. But don't blame them. It's easy to get paranoid when you're isolated. And since somebody's jamming communications to the outside, there's plenty of paranoia to go around. Whole damn city with nobody to call for help but ourselves. You bring me some supplies from the airdrops, though, and you'll see people change their tunes in a hurry. That shit's a game changer.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Listen, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a rush.
Also, if you're looking to get more popular, you can try helping folks. Do a few favors, they might like you more. Might even find a woman. Keep you warm at night.
Meh, I got a blanket for that. I think I'm good. I don't know. It seems like it'd be too much hassle right now. This doesn't really seem like the environment in which to cultivate like a real loving relationship. It seems like I'd be profiting off of chaos or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just unmotivated. I don't know. Okay, and so now that we're kitted up, it's time to get moving and get on the road. The first door to the outside is going to be right over here, and it's going to get a little bit rowdy. That's the only other reason. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of other reasons to be on this floor, so yep, definitely. We're going to talk about the weather next, or, yeah, whatever.
Okay, new guy, be careful out there. We've lost too many already.
Dr. Zere set up in a semi-trailer on a fenced-in playing court. When you leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right. Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.
Let's check the piping here for a second. Okay, so that took a considerable amount of effort. Just trying to get a refill. So in the previous time when I played this game in the press preview, I had a drop kick that I like relied on really heavily. It's going to make me sad to not have that. For now, you probably really don't want to spend like a ton of time beating up on zombies and like looting and all that other fun stuff, because at the moment you really don't have the resources to like consistently keep fighting the zombies. Instead, we'll just talk about some of the basic gameplay tenets for right now. Left clicking allows you to attack enemies, so whoop, whoop, there it is right there. I don't know, that's the sound that like PVC pipes and things always made to me when I was a kid when you swim and they're like woo, woo. So we've got our pipe, and then in our inventory, I think if we use our roll bar, we've got our little wooden table leg. On top of that, we've got just kind of like what looks like a normal copper pipe right here. They will break pretty quickly, which is why I told you that it's probably a terrible idea for us to spend too much time like fighting and running around gathering and so forth and so on, because obviously they're going to overwhelm us eventually. What's up with all the, is that mist or what is that on top of this car? It's apparently a terrible paint job is what it is. There we go. You want to aim for the head as much as possible. It does bring them down a little bit quicker. As of right now, we don't have like any of the cool abilities though that allow us to knock people out. You also don't want, you see that little orange bar right there? If you let it get to the bottom, it actually takes a while to recharge, and you can't use like any attacks aside from like this really weak hold off attack until it recharges, so be careful about that as well. Let me see if I can get in here and let this guy have it. Oh, no. All right. So, no. There will be no biting right now, sir. I know you're upset. I realize that you have complaints and you have things that you want to address, but unfortunately, we will not be addressing those by chewing on me. Oh, we found a pouch. Cool. We can climb up any pole, really, by holding down the space bar. If you're wondering how the parkour works, you basically just hold down the space bar, and as you go, it just kind of like works. It actually works out really well. And so the way that we are going to jump across to right there is going to be probably right here, would be my best guess. I don't know. Can we even grab on? Oh, we can. Fantastic. I wasn't sure that that would work. Let's go talk to Dr. Zere.
Those rotting fuckers never figure out how to climb on top of a van.
Doctor? Hello? Anybody there?
Camden, are you there?
Damn it.
So I'm supposed to get a vaccine?
What? No, no. Suppressant. It's called antizin. Suppresses the symptoms. Here, sit. Antizin postpones the inevitable. Best the GRE could do.
Inevitable. So there's no cure?
It's a variation of rabies. There's no cure right now, but you see, I've been running tests on both antizin and infected tissue. A cure is possible, definitely possible.
Oh shit, you really think you can figure it out?
With Dr. Camden's help, yes, I think so. Now where did I put that injector?
Who's Dr. Camden?
A colleague trapped in Sector 0, where the outbreak first, well, broke out. We've been collaborating via radio, though we would have made more progress if the connection were better. Also, if my earlier experiments had borne fruit. I tried injecting recombined versions of the virus into chunks of meat and leaving them around the city, hoping some of the infected would eat them so I could observe and document the results.
But they didn't?
It bore no fruit. I'm ashamed that I wasted so much time on it. No reason to hold any antizin in reserve now. In any case, all right, I'm quite busy, so on your way now. What was I doing?
How does the first person get inside these
Zere
RVs?
checked me out and gave me another shot.
Okay, great. That ought to hold you. For a while. Which is good, because I'm starting to get used to the idea of bossing you around. So, time for a real trial. Go talk to Spike. You'll find him near Zere's truck. He's got the first real job for you.
Oh man, right when I leave, Spike's in here. So he was in the press preview, and he's one of the things that I was actually allowed to show people back in the day. Spike is a quartermaster. Makes our life a little bit easier.
Hey, Spike? I'm Crane.
Just what I need. More unskilled labor. All right, shut up and pay attention. There are two types of airdrops. One has food, first aid supplies, survival gear, and such. The other kind is filled with antizin. The GRE sends in a one-way video feed that lets us know when they're on the way. Look, the trouble is, the airdrops with antizin keep getting raided by Rise's thugs, and without antizin, we're basically screwed. Rise and his boys only operate during the day because going out after dark is a dandy way to get killed. But the next two antizin drops are coming down right at sunset tonight, and Brecken means to go after them. This may be our only chance to reach the airdrop.
What's my part here?
Well, as I said, going out at night is basically suicide. Or it would be if I hadn't been setting up safe zones and traps out there for weeks now, which I have. Now, Brecken and his team will be okay tonight so long as you get out there now and arm those traps. That's your part.
All right. What are these traps and how do I arm them?
You'll see. I'll be talking you through it. Just remember, without these traps, Brecken won't survive the night. And if he doesn't come back with antizin, we are lost. Before you head out there, grab some firecrackers. Made them myself. They make a fine distraction if you get in trouble.
Okay, and so we can hold down tab, and that'll allow us to move between these four weapons. And then the other one is we can change equipment. So right-click in this game makes you throw like whatever your supplementary equipment is. It's everything from ninja stars to like random explosives, all kinds of ridiculous stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and press 1 right now. Actually, I think it's because we're in a safe zone. It's not going to let us swap our stuff around until we're outside of a safe zone. Yes, looting is the key to survival. Indeed. Yep. Alright, I enjoy looting. Everyone enjoys looting. Looting and crafting, the two most popular things in gaming nowadays. Alright, so now we should be able to do this. And the effect that you're going to have, like for example with these firecrackers, if I throw them down there... Did they rebind it? Oh, they did. In between the press preview and here, they changed the keybind. It used to be right-click that made you throw stuff, but it actually looks like they took some of the things that people said into account. And actually, one of the complaints that people had, basically, I brought it up in my playthrough as well, is that when the key was bound to right-click, it caused kind of like a... Basically, what happened is the center click on your mouse was for you to pull out a gun and aim it, but right-click was for you to throw objects like your supplementary weaponry. They swapped it now, so you use the middle mouse click to throw your supplementary weaponry, and you use right-click, I'd be willing to bet, to iron sight in a firearm. I'm guessing that's probably what they did, because just about every playthrough I watched, somebody brought it up, including myself, where it was just like, this feels a little weird. I don't like using the middle mouse button to bring up iron sights. So we got to prepare for Brecken's mission. So let's get up in here and see what we can accomplish before time runs out.
First, the car. Open the hood, connect the battery, that'll arm the trap.
All right, and so you see the light right there?
Jade here. Is anyone outside right now? Urgent help needed.
I'm outside. I'm working for Spike.
You're Crane, right? Listen, our runner's trying to secure one of our safe houses for Brecken's mission. He's in a courtyard by Vefa and Mimar, surrounded by zombies. We gotta help him.
Alright, I'm on it.
So while we're talking, I don't know if I could hold a conversation with somebody while whooping the piss out of a zombie. I'm just not sure. You'll want to take it easy in the early game because you simply don't have the durability on your weapons, and you don't have the stamina either to continue fighting over a long-term engagement like this one right here. In general, if you're trying to get away from zombies, the best place to go is straight to the roof. The game operates on a day and a night cycle, so during the day you have a lot more mobility and you're a lot safer. At night there's some big bad specials that come out that are really going to cause you pain if you're not careful about it. So at nighttime you actually, the thing about nighttime is this. In order to reward you for staying out inside during nighttime and making it much more dangerous, I think it doubles or it triples however much XP you get for every single action. So you see every time I hit an enemy right there's a little 11 at the top of the screen that's going up towards our, I guess it's brutality meter or maybe like our strength meter. I don't remember what it's called. It's called like brawn and agility or something like that. I'm going through weapons super quick right now. I'm going through pipes like, there we go. So we got a power level up. There we go. It's almost over 9,000. Well, no, it's actually only 2, so it's nowhere near 9,000. However, until we get some better weapons, standing our ground and fighting with the zombies is going to be a terrible plan. There is one caveat to all of this, though. For the people that are not familiar with the game and did not see the press playthrough, you can actually repair your weapons on the fly now. This helps avoid that tricky issue that you had playing Dead Island, where sometimes your weapons would just like break and you'd be stuck out in the middle of nowhere with nothing, and then you have to run all the way back to town to repair things, and you know how it went. Everybody that played Dead Island kind of, I don't know, I didn't enjoy the weapon system in Dead Island. This game, your weapons do break pretty quickly. Let's see what they got going on up in here, actually, before I go much further. Ah, there it is. Got a dead lady, though. It's probably kind of stink. Oh, those shoes are legit. I need a pair of, I don't know if I'd wear them in orange, but I would definitely rock those in a different color. Those are super legit. Who made those? No, but you don't know who made them? All right. Can I have your pills? Oh, sorry. Is it desecrating to the dead to step on them in order to pick up their prescription drugs? I can talk right now. Porky Pig moment. Been having those a lot lately. Don't know why. It just sort of occurs. You can open just about everything in this game, so make sure that you're having a look around to figure out where you can get stuff. I'm going to repair this pipe real quick. You have to hold down the R key to repair things, and so there it is. And you'll see that my pipe actually becomes reinforced, so you get that nice little bit of like visual feedback to let you know that the thing's been repaired. On this side, you always want to hit these quickie marts. They tend to have good stuff. Halva gives you health back. Sugar allows you to make smoke bombs. Coffee should allow you to make some money off the sale. And then, obviously, cash registers are going to bequeath upon you all of the ducats that you would ever need to get things done. Now, things are expensive in this game, so you will want to stock up on some cash over the long run. This is a game where you want to hoard your money and buy like one big awesome thing like every 30 minutes of playing or so. Because after you accumulate a couple of epic and legendary weapons, all of which can be accumulated from random supply boxes and things like that. But also, ooh, a medium lockpick. How many lockpicks do I have though? Move the pin with, oh, they changed this too. Okay. There we go. Nope. That's not it. A little bit further. We can get it, though. I think I only have, like, one lockpick, though. So this may be problematic. Oh, we made it, actually. Okay, good. Your lockpicks, like, I think they have their durability permanently assigned so that, a gas pipe. There it is. If you hold down the F key when you pick stuff up, it'll actually make it so that you drop what you're currently holding and swap it out in your inventory. That Crusader upgrade that we just picked up, I don't remember exactly what it does, but let's have a look here. There are upgrade kits that you can find throughout the city that allow you to modify the stats of the weapons that you currently hold. So they'll do things like allowing you to increase the durability, they'll allow you to increase the amount of damage done, they'll add elements and things to it. So this gives durability and handling, which means it'll make you swing a little bit faster and like recover from hitting people a little bit faster, and then also it won't break quite as quickly. So if we wanted to use this, we need to... Okay, so you go to a weapon, then we're going to press F6 on our F keys here. And now that you have the gas pipe right here, you'll take that Crusader module, and you'll see right here that it gets 1 durability, and it gets itself 13 handling. And so the weapon becomes a little bit better. It can only have 1 upgrade, which is what you're going to see right here. So you want to look for weapons that have like 4 upgrades so that you can constantly slotting in a bunch of stuff, and then it stacks on up. And then you can basically take legendary weapons and make them into just like uber ultimate legendary Mjolnir ass kicker weapons. For right now, I'm going to sit on top of Crusader and save it for later because none of our weapons, in my opinion, are worth upgrading. They're just not that good. We've already gotten everything off the roof here that we need, so let's take a little jump over here. Really? You're being industrious. Nice job, John. I really... Whoa! Did you just punch me in the ankle? That's not okay. I feel like your head should really be busted open by now. There we go. And so now I'm out of stamina and my pipe is bent. This is just like spring break all over again. Let's go ahead and beat this guy. Come on. There we go. You can also kick their heads in if you really, really need to. As we go through the game, we will get better skills. And in fact, I should probably level up now rather than later. But for the time being, actually, yeah, let's do it right now. So in our skills menu right here, you're going to see that there's Survivor, you're going to see that there's Agility, and there's Power. Power is for combat, Agility makes you better at parkour and gives you like crazy special abilities like being able to front flip off of a zombie's head. Essentially, this makes you more ninja, this makes you more just like badass, and this right here is general like supplementary stuff that is also pretty useful. So this has to do with like crafting and efficiency and things like that. So right here, you get the survival starter kit for your first point, and that's going to unlock all of these trees. The survival starter kit gives you a whole bunch of crafting recipes that you can use later on. So we can make our own lockpicks, firecrackers, throwing stars, and Molotov cocktails. The most important out of all of these is the Molotov. The Molotov is absolutely fantastic for farming up levels. If you could throw the Molotov at a big group of zombies, they'll burn to death, and you'll get like insane amounts of XP. It's actually really, really swell. And so let's go over here. It's Peachy Keen. It's super awesome. Alright, so on this side, we've got Stun as our first ability. So we learn how to attack with great precision. Each strike with a blunt weapon to the enemy's head will have a chance to stun from here on out. And so there it is. Our attacks will be far more stunning, although honestly, I bet they're pretty stunning to begin with. I mean, we did go to all the effort of dressing really nice before we went out, so I feel like we're the #1 stunner right now. Oh, there we go. Her head's off. Let's go and rifle through. I'm looking for loot. Nothing sinister is going on right now. Calm down, everybody. On this side, I don't know. I'm always like paranoid that somebody's gonna walk by and be like, "Whoa, why are you molesting that zombie?" And I'm like, "I'm not. I'm trying to find loot and money. Please leave me alone. Please don't sway public opinion against me. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm not the one for swaying. I'm not that. What is that? It's spilled all over. Looks like some kind of blueberry juice or something. I don't know. Somebody spilled some paint when they were painting their Warhammer 40k models. That's the worst. I hate it when that happens. We should probably go up on the roof and see what we can find here. This game does reward exploration, and you should stay on top of it. Like, run around, look on roofs, find good stuff. Obviously, there are lots of things to be had, lots of things to be found, and the better you prepare for the future, the easier your life is going to be as you go into the harder parts of the game. So we'll go ahead and grab the batteries out of here. We'll grab the string. We're looking pretty good right now. I don't see any other lootables in the vicinity, so I think that what we'll stick with for right now is... Ooh, I don't want to... Let's not do that. Let's see if we can go over to here. And actually, is there anything up here? Alright, it looks like we've got nada, zilch. We got skunked, unfortunately. There's a letter up here. Additionally, as you run around the city, you'll kind of come across like these Grand Theft Auto-esque like random events. So you'll find people around that will give you extra quests and insights as to how you should proceed in the game. You'll also find a bunch of other stuff. For example, you'll find safe houses, which one is pinging right now. What the safe house does is if you activate it, you can actually sleep there for the night, and zombies cannot enter that location. So let's say that you're out after nightfall and you get yourself into trouble, you have low health, you have no medical gear. Running into the safe house is your best bet, and then you just sleep it off till the next day so that you don't have to worry about getting yourself killed up.
Okay, Jade, I'm here, along with some infected.
Watch yourself, Crane.
Ooh, that got them both. Oh, they both went down. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kick the head in if I can. At least on one of these, maybe. There we go. So that one's down. See if I can feed that one a kick. If you're wondering how I'm kicking, it's just the E button. It's just the E button. That's all. Let's go ahead and continue to wail on this thing. And there it is. We got $19 off that one. Make sure you're looting corpses along the way. You can pick up everything from like useless items to like legendary sale items on there that'll make you a lot of money. So you should be checking every now and again. It's good to do. Can I get into here? No, I can't. Some cars, you can actually open up the backs of them and it'll have guns and ammo and cooler weapons than you have right now. A general rule of thumb is that if the lock has a higher kind of quality, the better stuff will be inside of it. Alright.
I think it's too late for this guy. Okay, it's done. Fuck.
You had no choice. He wasn't human anymore. Now hurry. You still need to turn on the lights. That's the only way to make this place safe at night.
Alright, so you may have noticed he was a little bit more pink and like blood-filled than some of the other zombies. That's because he's the first special infected that we're going to come across. The sprinters. This game does not just have shamblers and walkers, it also has sprinters. Guys that run around all over the place, kind of willy-nilly, easily able to run you down, and also they can climb, which makes it even worse. So let's go ahead and activate the lights inside this safe house, because I love places being well lit. There's nothing worse than when you go out to dinner or whatever, and it's just like too dark to be able to see.
Ah, shit.
How's it coming? Got the lights on?
Almost. Just give me a second.
Okay, so now we got to get up onto a roof and receive a call, and that's probably going to be one of the last things we do in this episode. Can I climb up from right there? No. I'm going to have to go ahead and use this van as a little bit of a boost up. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them around here. Okay, you can stand on top of these scaffoldings and things right here, so be aware. It is a thing that you can accomplish. I'm going to sneak into here, and let's check this box real fast, because these tend to have goodies in them that are way better than the norm. We got some coffee, okay, just in case people need their liquid crack first thing in the morning. And then we got, I think, some string, which is going to be useful for making Molotov cocktails. So very, very good stuff. That's all going to become useful very, very soon and very, very quickly. There's a red box in there, and I don't mean the kind that dispenses movies. We really don't have time for a DVD rental right now. Oh, barely caught that one. Okay, that almost went poorly for me. Wow, that was an overhand vault right there, amigo. That was impressive. Props to the upper body strength. Damn, son. Went up in there like Spider-Man, like he didn't even give a damn. Let's see. What can we find up in here? Well, it looks like we've got a copy of Prehistoric Overkill. People in these neighborhoods seem to really, really, really like horror movies. I like horror movies too. I'm a big horror fan. Let's see here. We've got, ooh, a lockpicking medium test. Okay, we've only got one lockpick, so let's be kind of careful as we probe around this lock here. It's got to be this way, and there it is. We got it nailed down. The only ones that are really, really difficult in this game are the really, really hard ones, like the ones that are labeled very hard, I think. Those ones can be kind of nasty. I'm actually going to pick this up right here, and he should drop the other pipe that we had, I think, unless he just put it into our storage. They may have actually, like, kind of streamlined that feature. So basically what used to happen in the press preview is you would loot an item, and if it was, like, broken, or if this part over here was full, it would automatically make you drop your broken weapon and pick up the good one. Now it doesn't appear to do that, so that's okay. That's just these minor changes that I've got to get used to. Either way, we've got water pipes, we've got gas pipes, we've got all kinds of random plumbing utilities to smack our enemies in the face with, and I think that's going to be it for today. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dying Light. I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Take care out there, everybody, and as always, it's my pleasure and privilege to host for you. I do.